Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a weekly reading for Virgo that runs from the 20th until the 26th of February. So I'm just going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like, to share, and to comment. And thanks so much for all your comments so far, very much appreciated, and I will reply to all comments. So a good shuffle, and just focusing around you, and then I'm going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. In front of me. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time? The card I get is the Five of Pentacles. It's interesting because it actually shows a person on crutches here, okay, and you're shown to be dressed in rags, okay. This person or this situation is holding you back, okay, because they're on crutches, okay. But the feeling here is that if you put on your glad rags and then started moving forward away from this personal situation, then this personal situation would throw its crutches to one side and start running after you, okay. So it's quite clearly showing that something or someone is holding you back at the moment here. There's also a strong sense of being out in the cold here, also around a situation, and a strong sense of not being given the full facts. So it could well be that someone's been talking about you behind your back here, okay. It could well be that someone's been two-faced as well, so they're being nice to your face, but behind your back they're kind of sort of talking about you. So be careful what you say to people around you, unless you can fully trust them. So the card crossing is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. I do sense a lot of insecurity, instability, something recently come crashing down around you. It's like things were fine one day and then the next day just completely changed here. There's a strong sense of having to rebuild, having to change your life, okay. I do sense you've made some big changes recently, or you're in the process of making some big changes, and it's like a transitional period, okay. It's not easy through this transitional period, okay. It's a bit like there's a lot of clouds in front of the sun here, okay, but the clouds will clear and reveal the sun, which was always there, okay. So initially change is very difficult, but it's worth it. It's like you're paying in advance for a better time ahead. The card in the past coming to the present, with the Seven of Pentacles here, clearly shows you have been doing a lot of work here, okay. You've been working on yourself, you've been doing a lot of work on the outside. It could well be around a work or business situation. I just feel something practical here that you've also been working on. But there's a strong sense of the need now just to step back from the situation and then allow what's yours to come in. Because if you kind of keep working on stuff, then sometimes you can over egg it, or you can, it's a bit like you've got a plant and you keep watering it, and you're just going to drown it in the end, okay. So it's doing some work and then stepping back, okay, doing some work and then stepping back, okay. So it's kind of this good balance here between work and pleasure, I get, okay, not all work. So looking more forward, I've got the Four of Cups in the reverse position. Extremely positive, okay. Maybe you've been getting a lot of what you don't want emotionally, okay, from different directions, but quite clearly here with the Four of Cups in the reverse position, it's about more stability with the number 4, but also it's about getting what you want emotionally, okay. So maybe you've been waiting for some news around matters of the heart, okay. You are going to get it, and it's going to be some good news here, and it's about what you want as well for a change, because I do sense you've been hurt badly in the past. And there's been a lot of perhaps love interests who've been kind of sort of mucking you around, but quite clearly here it shows you getting more of what you want here. So in the goal position, I've got the Devil card here, which is very much confirmation. Something quite toxic has been going on here. It could well be like these toxic people around you, or this toxic connection you have with somebody, and there's been a lot of trouble here, something untoward. But quite clearly, I see these chains being cut, okay, and you being able to break free from the past or from this situation and then move forward. So again, it's these clouds clearing to reveal the sun, which was always there. So the next card, on a subconscious level, I've got the Eight of Cups. Again, another 8, which is interesting. So it's something rather karmic, you know, this pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. Should I stay or should I go? But quite clearly, it kind of shows you accepting it within yourself. And then once you do that more and more, or fully accept it if you like, then you're going to be able to move forward, and then you attract more of what you want on the outside. Because something's missing, something incomplete, it's not right at all. Every chance we're given to this situation, every single chance, but there's no more aces to play, okay? And you've come to realise that within yourself. And in fact, by losing the world, you gain it. And by letting go, you allow what's truly yours to come in. So it's a win-win situation for you. The advice card is shown by the Chariot card in the reverse position. I mean, first of all, there could be some delays around a house movement or house changes, or some delays or cancellations around travel. But the advice is about slowing down. It's like you're going too fast, you're missing things. It's a bit like being in a computer game. You're trying to move to the next level, but you can't because you need to pick up all the pieces first. So you need to go back and pick up those pieces here. So it's about slowing down. And then if you slow down, you can see what you need to get so that you can move forward. It's nothing to worry about, but you may experience a flat tire, or you may have already, okay? And it could be like someone else's, but it's a sign to you, you know, just slow down. You know, it's a sign from the universe that's saying slow down, and then you gain more of what you want. You can see exactly what you want. You gain more clarity that way. So on the outside, I've got the 7 of Swords in the reverse position. It's interesting because the Chariot is number 7. Okay, this is number 7 here. Okay, the 7 of Swords, and you've had a number 7 here as well. So it's very spiritual. So it could well be that you've been thinking a lot about the spiritual side of things or the creative side of things. You could well be seeing some repeated numbers or some synchronicities like feathers or doves. There could well have been some cheating that went on here, you know, in the past. Something untoward that went on. It connects here with the Devil card. So it shows something rather toxic, okay? But it shows you ready now. You're ready to move forward from this situation. You're ready to let go. So your hopes and your fears are shown by the Ace of Pentacles. I suppose the fear here really is this kind of pain in advance, okay? Because when you kind of make changes, it is difficult initially, okay? But it's worth it in the long run, okay? You know, these clouds will clear and it will reveal the sun, which was always there. It does actually show more security on the way, okay, within 1 month. It can show improvements around money or a work situation, or receiving some money which isn't worked for as well. So it could be around some kind of win, inheritance, or some kind of settlement you've been waiting on. And then the final card is the Outcome, which is the Strength card in the reverse position. Yeah, I mean, quite clearly it shows that you have been holding on to something for far too long, but you know, as I said earlier, you know, there's no more aces to play. You know, it's time to let go, it's time to move forward. And with the Strength in the reverse position, it's quite clearly shown that you are going to let go, you are going to move forward, and then what's yours will truly come in. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share and to comment, and there's a link for free daily readings. Thank you.